You can use light key frequencies to heal and prosper. Benefits include improved sense of well-being, clarity, peace, and abundance. Join today to embrace your divinity.
Hello, hey, how are you doing today? So, what are we going to talk about today? Fitting in. Do you feel you don't fit in anywhere? I used to, very seriously. I found that I didn't fit in my family, school, college, work, anywhere. I even felt like I was from, another planet and I don't belong here. So, what if that's true? Even if it is true, what if you can still have a joy right here? Instead of trying to fit into something, what if you can have mastery? Are you willing to have that? So, I have had a great journey. I am originally from a very small village in South Tamil Nadu. Then went to a top university in one of the metropolitan cities, and then I've been living in UK for 20 years now, temporarily in US for a bit. In this journey, what I have seen is fitting in doesn't yield good results. Okay, why? Because if you are trying to fit in, what you are actually doing is like putting a tsunami in a bottle. Is it going to work? Either the bottle is going to burst or the tsunami is going to die, right? So instead of fitting in, what if you can master? So everywhere I go, I used to be the very first person to try something, to do something, etc. So for example, very first person in a manufacturing company for that company, okay? Very first female in a particular department, etc. So I used to be the very first to try something. And in those places it was fine because I have to set up something, I can set up my own processes. But if there are systems already and I'm the first female to get in there and I question, there used to be lots and lots of conflicts. Okay, so I used to get very frustrated that I'm not fitting in anywhere. What did I do? I created my own company. Hey! So what if you can raise above the system instead of trying to fit in? So that's what exactly we are going to learn in Ease with School series. So even though it is called Ease with School, it is for anyone who struggles to be in the system, to fit within the system. It is for anyone who would like to have more ease. How is that? So in this series, it is actually short and sweet 40 minutes session. Every Sunday for 4 weeks we are going to have. In this series, we are going to be learning some light keys. These are very gentle keys to break people into the light key systems and into their mastery. This is suitable for anyone who doesn't have any experience in energy healing or any experience with light keys. So you are going to learn some light keys and you are going to learn some frequencies, and you are also going to look at yourself and see how you can be kind to you. So if you are bullied, this will be a great class to attend because you will learn how to embrace your divinity and mastery. So there are some procedures and journeys we are going to take in these 4 weeks. This will be very, very good for people who have fear and anxiety as well, especially if you have performance anxiety. This is a great series for you. You don't have to be parents for attending this. You don't have to be student for attending this. Anybody with fear of being judged or even fear of disappointing people. So how many of you are very scared of disappointing other people? How many of you are very comfortable with dealing with the expectations? Even if you look at children today, I work with a lot of children, okay? So if you look at them, most of them say that main fear is disappointing their parents. Oh, I feel really sad when children say that. So this would be a great class for parents as well as students, children, or anyone who likes to have more ease with the system. You will not be fitting in, I'm telling you, but you will be rising above. Your vibration will be high. People will be attracted to you. You will have more ease. That's what we are going to be looking at. And it is also internal change, not just the external change. So internally, you will feel more kind to you. You will have more ease with yourself. And you will get to love yourself more. How does it sound? So I invite you for the series. For me, it's going to be a lot of fun because children can attend if their parents attend the class. Children can attend for free. Okay, so I love to work with children. We have some stories written for children. We might be either giving the stories out, or we might be asking children to narrate the story for us. So it's going to be fun. I look forward to having you in the class as well as your children. Okay, cool. That's about that class. But I would also like to talk about something more. So let's talk about the space of functioning. So Eckhart Tolle says that the communication, the message is not in the words. It's in the consciousness behind the words. So even if the message, even if the communication is from the consciousness, not in the action, not in the word we utter, how about healing? How about the contribution we attempt to give to people, either through healing, coaching, or even through teaching your children? So once somebody told me that she wanted to be a healer like Jesus Christ. Just touch someone and they should get cured. That was her dream. Okay, cool. Is there anything wrong with that? No, not at all. So I asked her, for what reason would you like to have that? And she was stunned. The thing is, most of the time, we look for approval. We like to be special, and for that reason, we tend to look for something nobody else can. So it is the seeking of being approved or being special. What does that mean? Are you serving from a full cup, or are you serving from an empty cup? If you are looking for approval, if you are doing healing from the space of need for approval or lack of self-esteem, how is your vibration? How would your vibration be? Even if the message from a word is connected to the consciousness of the person who is delivering, if you are actually working on someone's body from the space of need, from the space of lack? Is it a contribution? So if you are looking to be a healer or facilitator, I request you to ask this question and be brutally honest with yourself. Okay, for what reason are you looking to do this? It's absolutely fine, whatever reason that is, but please acknowledge that. In acknowledging that, you might actually come out of it, come out of that lack or need, or you might even choose to come out of your choice of becoming a healer. So anything that you are doing for the sake of someone will not last, will not give you fulfillment. Whatever you are doing for the joy, for your own joy, that's what is going to fill your cup. And basically when you are doing that, you will be a full cup if you are following your joy. So ask yourself, for what reason am I doing this? It's okay. If you are doing that for money, please do not beat yourself up. Please do not. What's wrong in charging for your sessions? What's wrong in asking for money? So if you have spiritual beliefs that you are not supposed to charge money, then probably it's time to let it go. Why not? This reality right now is based on time and certain resources, time and matter. Okay, so if you are investing time, why can't you get any exchange? We are going to be looking at all these in detail in Conscious and Prosperous Healer Intensive Program. Okay, you would like to come for the program or not, it's totally a different matter, but I would really like you to look into the space in which you are working from. Okay, right, and let's talk about prosperity there. So I used to believe that my mediumship skills and channeling skills are God-given, so they should also be free. They should always be free for people. I've done numerous free sessions for people. People don't receive much when it is free. Really. Think about something that you have paid money for. Let's say that you have paid about $5,000. Okay? And let's say that you have received something else of similar capacity for free. Which one would you be valuing more? You paid 5,000 for, let's say, a sofa, and another sofa you were gifted. Okay? Which one will you be looking after? Which one will you value more? Obviously the one you paid for, right? So that's how people function in this reality. That's how it is right now. So the more they pay, the more they seem to value, the more they seem to commit to themselves. If you have, when I was working in corporate world, I was late one day because of a problem with the elevator. So I went to my boss and I said, I'm sorry, the elevator wasn't working, so I was late. So he asked me, if you were paid $1 billion for this meeting, would you have been coming late? Not really, isn't it? You would value that meeting and you would choose to be there half an hour before the meeting. So that's how people function. It is okay. You look at where people are functioning from as well. It's not always about you delivering. The change happens when the client chooses. So when you are functioning from need, you will be pushing the clients. You will have an agenda for the session. When you are looking from the lack is actually reflected by everyone else. You might be actually attracting people who don't have money. Many people come and tell me that, I am such a good healer, I have good heart, I offer many free sessions, and I always get people who don't have money. Why? Because you are vibrating lack. And that's what the universe is going to show you as well. Okay? Cool. Hope these pointers were useful. Hope you can now choose something different. If not, keep continuing. There is no judgment there. Whatever works for you. Please join me for the Conscious and Prosperous Healer Intensive Program. We have only announced the first one. So it's a basic course. You also get a certificate if you choose. You are equipped. Whether you are choosing it or not is different, but at least you are equipped. You know how it is to function from high vibration, how to get there, what to do, what not to do, etc. Okay, so in the basic course we will also be looking at your points of view about prosperity as well. So not in depth, but at least in the basic you will have a kind of cross section of everything you need to know to be a conscious and prosperous healer. So I invite you for the class. You can go to my website infinitehealing.co.uk for more details. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to give you the same request once again. Flood the planet with gratitude. Okay, find 3 things every day, 3 new things to be grateful for, and see how your life changes. Gratitude has this quality of healing. Okay, find some gratitude. Every second you can find millions of things to be grateful for. Millions, really. How many times have you looked at your monitor and said, hey, thank you because I'm able to work. You are displaying all these. How many times you have thanked your chair? How many times have you thanked your windows because they are letting the sun in? So find something to appreciate every second and see how your life changes and how the planet changes. Okay, thank you so much. Love you all. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye. I'm inviting you to take this opportunity. Then what else? So I'm sharing a lot of information. It is coming through almost every day. When I wake up, I get something or other new information. I'm sharing in my Facebook wall, as well as I write newsletter, and with every newsletter you will get really good tools and some magic stories, sometimes videos as well. So please feel free to subscribe to my newsletter. My website is infinitehealing.co.uk. Okay, thank you, take care, love you all, and gratitude. Bye bye.